Sorry, I guess I am at a 5-minute limit now for Screencastify, so I will have to keep that in mind and put this into a playlist. So we left off with 4h squared times 3, which was going to be 12h squared. And these are not like terms. H to the third and h squared do not have the same variable with the same exponent, same variable, but not same exponent. So this would have to be left as is. That's as simplified as you can make it. So you can go through and add some other examples here later if you want, but we will leave it there. Next, we're going to go through a binomial times a binomial. So 2 terms times 2 terms. And when we're doing this, remember we have a couple options. We can either use rectangle diagrams to multiply. So rectangle diagram. Or you can use FOIL if you prefer the FOIL method, which remember stands for first, outer or outside, inside, and last. And that just helps us remember basically the distributive property that you need to do with all 4 combinations when you're multiplying these together. So let's just do this one in 2 different styles. If you prefer the rectangle diagram, we'll diagram that out here. And I'm going to leave some space for you to do some other work later if you want to. So x minus 6 I'll put on top, and then x plus 3 I'll put over on the left side. Now you can do x minus 6 on the side if you prefer, and x plus 3 on top if you would like. But we're going to go this way. So each one of these is an area. The area of the entire rectangle is made up of the area of each one of these rectangles. And so we have x times x, x squared. X times negative 6 will be negative 6x. 3 times x is 3x. And then 3 times negative 6 will be negative 18. So that would be the area of each one of these 4 rectangles, and then we're going to sum them all up. We're going to add them all up, so we have x squared plus negative 6x plus 3x plus negative 18. Now notice that we can combine a couple like terms here. We can put these 2 together, these right here, into one single term because they have the same variable with the same exponent. So our simplified version would be x squared and plus negative 6x plus 3x would be minus 3x. So I'm just going to put minus 3x. If you want to put plus negative 3x, you can. But these 2 terms combined together would be a negative 3x or a minus 3x. And then minus 18 instead of plus negative 18, we'll go with minus 18. All right, so that would be the rectangle method for multiplying these. If you are foiling it out, same idea, just different format. First, outside, inside, last. So remember, first means first term times first term in each one of the parentheses. So that's your x squared. Outside means basically the first and the last, the ones that are kind of on the outside of the parentheses. X times 3 would be 3x. Inside would be the ones that are kind of on the inner part of both of the parentheses multiplying here. So negative 6 times x would be negative 6x. And then last times last would be the last term in each one of the parentheses, negative 6 times 3, which would be minus 18. Now remember, just like what we talked about over on the left side over here, we're adding these all together and combining any like terms. So just like we did on the last one, x squared plus 3x plus negative 6x, these 2 together are like terms. And those combine to a minus 3x. So we actually have it already here, but I guess we could rewrite it again. So we have x squared minus 3x minus 18. The 2 like terms go together to become a minus 3x. Okay?